So I asked, what is divine masculine's intention towards divine feminine? And under love, we got bliss, happiness. So the intention is that you bring them bliss, you bring them happiness. They want to have this bliss and happiness with you because why? They feel love, unconditional love towards you. They want to open up their heart for you. They want your forgiveness, right? And it's like, sorry, I need to burp. Because they feel this bliss and happiness towards you. They want, their intention is to rekindle this so that they can have this bliss and happiness towards you because you were that for them, right? And then after under love call, we got dating, meeting someone new. So it's like they could be cautious because they think that you're dating and you're meeting someone new, right? And that's what's making them grieve as well because they didn't appreciate you and now you're moving on and you're not going to be around for them um, to have this bliss and happiness with you, that you're going to be the one who got away. And that's why they want to make this love call towards you because they're hoping that you're not dating someone new and that they can rekindle this. So it's like they want to date you. Their intention is they want to date you. They want to build something new with you. They want to grow past the experiences that you've had before, the heartbreak, and they're hoping, they're cautious because they're hoping that you're not dating someone new and that they're coming to interfere with that, right? At the end of the day, they still want you to have your bliss and happiness, even if it's not with them. So, and then the last card with growth is courage, right? So what I said before is that they'll be back, their relationship evolving, everything is because they're gaining the courage to come towards you. They're cautious, but they're working on gaining the courage, and that's part of their growth. Having the courage to be honest, be authentic, be their true self, and express why things unfolded the way they did, and how they feel towards you, and what they hope for the future, right? How they want their future to look like, because they were probably very commitmentful before because of what they just came out of. So now they're gaining the courage to be like, okay, I need to take a leap of faith and have the courage to communicate and be honest, and it's probably scary for them. That's why they're cautious. So now I asked, what move will the divine masculine actually make? So what we got was intuition, inner knowing. So that's under abundant narcissistic relationship. So what they're going to do is they want to trust their intuition, their inner knowing, right? Because they keep going back and forth with their fears, insecurities, not sure, being cautious because you might be dating someone new, not sure if you'll forgive them, feeling grief, teeter-tottering between their courage of doing it. But they want to lead with their intuition. They want to trust their intuition, their inner knowing that this is healthy for them, this was divinely orchestrated, this was what the divine wanted for them. This is the person that they manifested. So they want to trust their intuition and come forward leading with their intuition and not just logic, or not even logic, ego that's telling them to live in fear, right? And then under, it says secret admirer, right? Under the snake, give it time and persevere. So they could be watching you through social media and they're your like secret admirer. They're still admiring you, the growth, the transformation, everything that you're doing to gain that self-love. And this is what's kind of making them timid because they see that like, wow, like you've been transformed, like you are in your isolation, you probably don't have really any support, and you're still choosing to persevere. You're still choosing to go forward, right? You have this perseverance and they see that you have this perseverance, and it's making them shy because they're like again, they're allowing their ego to be like, how can I add value to this person's life? Why does this person love me when they have everything, they can do everything for themselves, right? So whereas like this snake relationship probably couldn't do anything for themselves and was constantly relying on them to do everything for them, right? And then also secret admirers, like this snake person could still be their secret admiring and behind the scenes and like interfering with their life, right? And then also like those are basically the two things that I heard from that. And then this one was compromise, making change. So they're getting over that blame, and you guys both went through serious breakups that were traumatic, that changed your idea, that made you feel heartbreak, that triggered you into your healing to get to that place of growth. So they know that in this relationship, in order for anything to progress forward, is there needs to be compromise. How you guys communicated before, that needs to change. That can't happen again. If they're gonna come back in, that type of communication, ghosting, not being expressive, not being vulnerable, not hiding their feelings, no, that's not going to work. And then also maybe you guys are at a distance, so there needs to be some sort of compromise of how you guys are going to see each other. And also, yeah, just compromising on all areas, like compromising on what what you guys want out of life. Like there's just every relationship requires compromises, and but changes need to happen so that the same mistakes of the past don't happen. Maybe I'll pull three more for what else they want because I'm curious. I'm juicy. I want to know the juicy parts of it. So again, I asked what move will they actually make. I just pulled three cards. I'll go through this quickly because I want to pull some like oracle cards on how they actually feel. So we got intimacy, bonding. So they wanna, they what the move they want to be is they want to be intimate with you. They want to have conversations with you. They want to be vulnerable with you. They want to just talk to you, bond with you, build something with you. And that was under the relationship one, right? So it's like they wanna have intimacy, and intimacy is not just physical. Intimacy is communication, talking, getting to know each other, being vulnerable with each other, sharing who you are, right? Like they want to have that bond with you. They want to build that bond with you, and they want to do this because they feel that you're their soulmate. They know that you have a soul contract, a soul connection, that it runs deeper than just physical attraction. That you are their soulmate. And then finances. So it's like what they want to do is that what they've been doing probably is that maybe they were going through a financial situation, or maybe to avoid this connection they just dived into work. So they've been building their finances this whole time. They've been building their finances, which has been giving them the courage and strength because they want to feel financially stable before coming back into this relationship. That they want to feel good so that you could feel stable in this situation as well. So they've been working on building their finances because they want commitment, they want family, they want kids, they want to grow, they want to build. So that's where they've been working on their finances so that they have the confidence that they feel stable enough to come back into your life. That they don't want to come back into your life if they're struggling financially. So now let's do some message cards. All right, I pulled quite a few cards from this. I think 9 I pulled. But basically, the first one was, you were the best. You were the best thing in my life. So the bliss, the happiness, the unconditional love, they know that you were the best thing that walked into their life. You were their manifestation, and that they just let that slip through their fingertips, right? And that's why they're grieving you. And then it says, I know I messed everything up. Again, that's why they're grieving you, because they know that they were blaming you, they weren't taking accountability, they didn't appreciate this connection, that it took them losing you to realize that they messed everything up. And then it says, we both know I'm not the one for you. So again, caution, because they still are teeter-tottering between their insecurities. So, and they probably think that you're dating someone new, right? So they're like, they go through this period where they get into their negative mindset of being like, you're too good for me, that you deserve someone better, that I'm not worthy of this connection. Can I heal my past trauma, right? It says, it's time for me to heal now, right? So it's like they've been going through this healing and they've been having this growth, right? So this is something that I think that this is what they've been doing, and they're still doing it. That's why it says give it time, because they've been healing themselves. So when they say that we both know I'm not the one for you, it means that they feel like they still feel insecure, that like if I come back, that's where their causes were coming back in. Like, am I gonna be the person that you need me to be? Am I gonna show up for you, or am I still gonna react in these ways when things feel difficult, when we don't understand each other? Am I gonna just pick up my boots and run? Right? Am I gonna self-sabotage? Am I gonna hide my feelings? Like, have I healed enough? Right? Have I healed enough? Have I grown enough to be able to come back in this connection? So they're still in that place where they're trying their best to grow and to heal and have the courage, but they're still struggling with that. And that's why you didn't get something of union. You're getting everything that they want to do, but they're still struggling. They're not there yet. They're not completely there yet. And then it says, I don't react when people mention you. So they could have friends or family that know about the situation, and they say, hey, have you talked to so-and-so or whatever? And they just don't say nothing. They don't even want to talk about it. It's too painful for them to talk about. And then it says, I wonder if you're happy without me. So the dating someone new and the caution is like, maybe you're happy without me. And they see that you're abundant, that you're growing, that you're focused on yourself, that you have self-love. So they're like, maybe you're happy without me. Me coming into your life, that's where they're cautious, is just going to interfere with it, interfere with your happiness and the peace that you've grown for yourself, because I'm not fully healed yet to come back into your life and give you all that you deserve, right? Like, you deserve the best. And they know that. So they're like, I wonder if you're happy without me, that are you just happier without me, and me coming into your life is just going to make you feel pain and heartbreak. And then it says, I lost myself for a little while. So as they were going through this breakup and this pain and this heartache, and also losing you too, they lost themselves. And who knows if they engaged in substances or whatever they could have done. And that's what made them feel like lost. They lost who they were, and they need to rediscover themselves. And it says, I wish things could be different. So they want to come back in, they want things to be different, but they're still in that place of grief of losing you, right? So it's like they want to open up their heart, they want to have this unconditional love. It's just they're in this torn place of they want things to be different, but they're so scared, they're so cautious to go forward with it. And then it says, I hide behind material things. And this could be about the finances, right? So they could be just spending, splurging, buying things that are materialistic to try to fill that void of losing you. But really, it's not filling their void. So they're hiding behind material things. And it could be that they're hiding behind work. So they're putting all their effort into becoming successful and gaining abundance so that they don't have to deal with their emotions. If they're just work, they don't have time to think about you. So I'm going to pull some other love messages. So I got some love message cards, my heart ones, and I'm just going to go through them really quickly because my battery's about to die. So this one is, I need to hold back my true feelings for you. And that's probably what caused this connection to fall apart, is that they were holding back their true feelings. One minute they were love bombing you and telling you that they loved you, and all of a sudden they wouldn't even say I loved you as things unfolded the way they did. Maybe a karmic connection interfered, and then after they took their space, and they wouldn't express their true feelings for you, and that's what made you feel so confused and overwhelmed and just not understand, like, holy, how could things go from 100 to 0, right? And then after it says, I cannot make you happy, which is under, I know I messed everything up, and we both know I'm not the one for you. So that's their insecurity that they go through, is that, am I healed enough to be able to make this person happy? I cannot make you happy because of the fact that they're grieving over the actions that they put you through, over the things that they made you feel, and that's where they want your forgiveness, right? So they feel like, I can't make you happy because I need to heal myself, and I still haven't fully healed myself, and you deserve so much more. That I want to make you happy, but I don't know if I can make you happy because I don't know if I'm going to repeat the same mistakes of the past. And then it says, why can't I move on from you? So it's like they probably tried to date other people. They've probably been going out, talking to people, and they just feel like they can't move on to you. You still flood their mind. Their thoughts of you, thoughts of the future with you, thoughts of past memories with you. Like, you keep flooding their mind. The feeling of you, your scent, your whole presence keeps flooding their mind. And then it says, you are so different from everyone around you. And I think, hold on for a second. So it says, you're so different from everyone around me. So you probably are very different from the people that are around you. And I've mentioned that before, that you're not like anyone else. They've never met someone like you before. Your presence, your aura, your everything. You're nothing like the people that they associate with it, or the people that they've dated in the past. And then it's all too much. Like, they still feel like, oh my God, like this connection is so overwhelming towards me. The passion, the desire, the love that I have for this person, it's too much. I don't know how to deal with it because I still have all these insecurities of feeling unworthy. And then it says, people do not believe in me. And that's a trigger. That's probably something from their childhood, that people don't believe in them. People don't trust their opinions. People don't trust that they can make their own decisions. People don't believe in what they want, and people don't believe that they are going down the right path, or people don't believe that you're the right connection for them, or people don't believe how much they feel for you, right? They're just probably thinking like, okay, you're just caught up in lust, get over it, right? They probably had people not believing in anything, in who they are, seeing, appreciating, and valuing them, and this is a huge trauma that they've had since probably childhood. And then they said, I wish I could be a different person. When it's just being themselves, but they just need to heal their shadow self, their trauma, their self-sabotaging, they're going silent, they're ghosting. That's the stuff that they wish they could be different on, right? Like, they wish that they could be different and people would start believing in them. They don't need to be different, their whole personality, but they need to heal some stuff so that they don't do these things out of trauma and putting a guard up. And then it says, will you leave me like the others? So that breakup, that traumatic